pulled from two different genres there. And
well, bending spoons, that's what they do in The Matrix.
I know.
Because they
turned it into a song from Closing Time.
Yeah, that's what we do here. Listen, this is the last GPS of 2025, Brandon. We have to be at the top of our game.
We do.
The very tippity top. Which is why we're going to do every team's New Year's resolutions. What does that mean? I don't know.
I don't
We're
either.
going to figure it out.
Also, the first person in the comments that says, see you next year, banned. Fucking ban them, okay? We'll see you. Well, next time I'll see you, it'll be next year. If I hear that, banned.
I'll see you next year.
God dang it.
We here.
We're still.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is GPS.
I was at the hardware store yesterday. Just being a man, going to the hardware store.
I was just about to say being a manly man, and I'm glad. Okay, we're on the same wavelength.
I was at the hardware store, and there was a woman. It was at the back of the store. She was leaving. And she was like finishing a conversation with one of her coworkers, and she did I'll be back Thursday, so see you next year. And she like gave the most forced laugh you could imagine. I was like, oh, I'll never have that kind of banter because I live down here.
We just did the same exact thing 2 minutes ago, not even.
You did, yes.
Yeah, I'm your coworker.
Yeah, but I told you not to do it, and then you did it to spite me.
Yeah.
I was just, I was happy to see, that joke's still out there.
What'd you get at the hardware store?
Huh?
What'd you get at the hardware store?
I had to get butane.
Oh. Gonna do some burning?
Let me tell you, it took me a while to find that shit.
Yeah. I've gone to the hardware store a lot since I've moved.
Yeah.
And every time I'm just like, oh God, this is so adult. Like just like walking in, I'm like, oh, I gotta do, because I just recently painted in the living room too.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole it's just whole new world when you have a house. It's quite interesting. You feel so adult. Yeah, the Jets are 60 minutes away from not having a single interception. Will they get one? I think Drake Maye would lose his mind if he threw an interception against the Jets and it's their very first one.
Who?
Drake Maye.
Yeah, well, he already beat him.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, they're playing. Hold on.
The Bills. They got the Bills, right?
Yeah, the Bills. That's what it is. That's what they got. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I just did predictions too. Literally 60 seconds before this ended. So
it all blurs.
It's all gone now. It's all gone. Yeah, I mean the Jets are bad. The Jets are not a good football team. It's a tough time. We'll see what the hell they do in their offseason. A lot of questions.
The Jets are. They had their season. They were bad all season long. Don't get me wrong. But for the first half of the year, you're like, the Jets are bad, but they're putting up a fight. They're competitive in a lot of these games.
Yes.
And then they traded two of their best defensive players. And then they played good for like 2 weeks. Like, okay. And then I think the Jets and the Raiders are the two worst teams in the NFL. And they're on a different level than everybody else. Like, they're a different level of bad. And there's a lot of stats and numbers that back that up right now for the Jets, for the Raiders. So their off seasons are going to be crazy.
I mean, the Jets have a little bit of hope, right? Because they have so many draft picks.
Not because of their name, Tom. I'm a little pessimistic.
Because
pessimistic.
They have to nail those draft picks, right? Like that's what it's going to come down to, and if they are able to do that, then they can potentially bounce back. But that's tough sledding. And for the Raiders, man, like even if they wind up having the number one overall pick, which it looks like they're going to, because they have it right now, they just got to lose. they need so much. I mean, there's rumors now that Pete Carroll is going to be gone, after this Sunday. So we'll see if they're going to be looking for a new head coach, new quarterback. They still need an offensive line. Like they need a lot right now. So I don't know if the number 1 overall pick is going to give them that salvation. Obviously if like they wind up going after a guy like Mendoza and like he winds up being a franchise QB, it makes it easier. But I feel like it's going to be a little bit of time before the Raiders are back in full swing, because even just to like get that running game back to where it needs to be, they need blocking to do that.
Yes. They need a clear direction. We thought Pete Carroll was going to help with that. He fired coaches mid-season. The Raiders, I think they got to consider trading Max Crosby at this point. Whether whether he wants to or not, I think at this point he might be willing. I don't know, man. It'll be fun to try and figure out how the Raiders fix themselves and how the Jets fix themselves, because yes, they both need quarterbacks. We know that. But the Raiders going in, I mean, both teams kind of had guys, but the Raiders had Geno Smith going into this season, and we all were under the impression that would make them at least an average football team.
Yes.
And it was just wrong from the get-go.
But it was that, Brandon, and just like I think they were ranked 32nd last year in their rushing attack. Like they were near the bottom of the league. And it was like, okay, they go and get Genty. It's at least going to be better. And while you've seen some flashes from him, like, dude, like they just have not been able to have a consistent run game. And that has been one of the big reasons why their offense is so putridly bad. And I feel like just you talk about Max Crosby, and when this was a rumor last year, right? Because they were like, oh man, is Myles Garrett going to get moved? Is Crosby going to get moved? It's been happening the past couple of years. Then Crosby winds up getting that extension. What was that? Not this past offseason. I think it was the year before that. Regardless, that he's like the best player on that defense. And we go, yeah, well, now there's a lot of smoke. He's like, is he going to get traded? But right now, honestly, at the height of his trade value, 3 first-round draft picks, and that'd be the very highest, right? The very highest. And I don't know if a team's going to give up.
I don't think he's there now.
I don't know if he's going to be there right now. I think you're looking at 2 and then maybe some other picks. You are likely going to be trading him to a contender, right? So let's go with my worst nightmare, right? Let's go the Lions or the Bears, something like that they wind up getting these guys, right? Especially the Bears, they need to fix up their D-line. You need another guy with Aiden Hutchinson. I don't know if they can afford it, but let's just say then, okay, those first picks, unless you do it with the Lions, who right now don't have a great pick, you'll be able to, get a decent spot in the first round. But then those teams are going to be better with Max Crosby. So those are going to be late first round picks next year and wherever, whatever supplemental ones they get. I don't know if that's going. I don't know. I just feel like the Raiders are in a tough spot because this QB draft class is not heralded or held at a very high standard. Also offensive linemen, which they desperately need. Yeah, they need some help, man. And if they wind up firing Pete Carroll too, it's going to be a very busy offseason for them.
Yeah. And what teams are going to consider, if a team's considering Max Crosby, the first place they're going to be looking to is Trey Hendrickson, who will most likely just be a free agent. I don't think there's any way he's going back to the Bengals, unless he's got Stockholm syndrome.
He'll sign with the Raiders.
Joe Burrow, but
They'll trade Crosby.
They bring in Trey Hendrickson, a Trey for a Max Trey. Crosby's only 28, so he'll have value if the Raiders do it, and I think they should. It feels like they're so far away from actually competing that they've got to commit to just like trying to rebuild. And if they're going to do that, you got to move on from Pete Carroll, because even if you think Pete Carroll can be better than he was this year, he's not the guy. He's too old to be the vision for your franchise moving forward. So,
Well, and that's the thing, Brandon. It's like you bring in a Pete Carroll because exactly like, hey, he'll get us in the right direction, right? Yeah. They should have just hired one of us because we could have gotten that done.
I could have done 2 wins? I could have gotten the Raiders 2 wins this year.
I think you could have.
I would have
think
said,
you could-
okay, I'm downloading the Madden playbook.
Shout out the French.
I'm gonna open up on my tablet the Madden video game, and the offensive plays we're calling. I'm just doing the Madden recommendations.
Yep.
All season long, guys.
Or
This week's
live
playbook,
stream.
the Cardinals. Not gonna see it coming. I need everybody on this offense to learn the Cardinals offense, and I bet we could get 2 wins.
I think you could. If you live streamed it too, right? And if you live streamed on the sideline, be like, guys, what play should I call right now? But then you're gonna get stream sniped by the opposing players.
Ooh.
Oh man. But I think you still do get it done.
I'll get
think
I would have an AI double of me doing it, so they don't know which one is the real me calling the plays.
Wouldn't
Know
it
what I mean?
just not be the AIU that calls the plays?
Huh?
Wouldn't it just be the non-AI version of you?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to tell which one's which. You said they're going to stream snipe me and learn the plays. Well, there'll be multiple streams. And I will have I'll wear a face
Phantom of the Opera
disguise
mask?
that makes it look like my face is kind of melted, so they think this is the AI version. That's the real one.
But if you say, hey, we're going to do an inside zone, or, we're going to send on a go route, then they just have to, you know what? That could work. You just have one has to call a run play and one
By
has
the
to call a
time
pass
they
play.
decode it, play's already been run.
Okay.
What
Well,
did
you
I
know what?
run? Quarterback sneak. Geno Smith, you
Naked
lead the
bootleg.
league in interceptions. Well, you're about to lead the league in quarterback sneaks, motherfucker.
Genty actually just never gets the ball. It's just Geno Smith running. They'll never see it coming. So that's very fair. Someone mentioned the Diggs brothers. That was a tough day for the Diggs family. As Trayvon Diggs got released by the Cowboys, and some people were surprised. There were some Packers fans who were like, hey, maybe we can get Diggs. Well, QBs have a perfect passer rating when targeting him this year. So I don't think so. Probably that's going to be it, which, dude, we talked about Trayvon Diggs because what was it, a couple seasons ago, right? Like he was just a monster. And like we were talking, like he was getting all those picks and like he was just
2021. He had 11 interceptions.
Yeah, he was just a beast. But it was like a feast or famine, right? Because then there was times where he was getting burned and it was like, oh, I don't know. But yeah, now just getting released outright. Apparently he wanted to stay in Washington for the holidays and they were like, no. And yeah, now he is no longer on the team. So
yeah, let me be with my family for Christmas. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's that.
Let me go be with my brother, who is allegedly assaulting his chef. It's his chef.
Yeah, strangulation.
I want to stay with my brother. I hear he's got a great chef. No, Trayvon, you got to come back with the team. But my brother has got a chef. Yeah, it was a weird day.
Yeah, weird day. There's an Ace that's nearby me, so I've been going to Ace. So
Ace is the place.
Like the hardware place, right? It's like something. Ace is a place. There's something that are Lowe's. Yeah, that's a weird one. So I will say, because you said allegedly, right? Because we're still to see how this is going to play out. The one thing I thought was a little weird was the Patriots put out a statement, which usually this happens in these situations, right? And they're just like, we'll go through a full investigation, blah, blah, blah. The Patriots had a little line in there. They're like, we stand fully behind Stephon Diggs. And I was like, because usually teams don't put themselves in that kind of line of fire unless like they know, because usually it's just like random like PR of just like, we'll fully investigate this. Everyone's cooperating and, we'll do what we got to do when we get the evidence. So, yeah, I don't know. The one rumor I heard is that they're already trying to settle it. I don't know.
I thought I read that they had made an offer already. But apparently it was over like an unpaid bill.
Ace is the place with helpful hardware, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There it is. Which wide receivers, man, they hate paying for services. Wide receivers make all this money and they do not like paying their bills. Let Antonio Brown be the cautionary tale of where this begins. before things got really weird and serious with Antonio Brown, it was a list of people suing him for unpaid services.
Yeah.
I need you to sign this this bill for the money you owe me. No, I'm not doing it. I'm a wide receiver. Not until I get 1,000 receiving yards from my quarterback.
That's gonna be a fun game, Viking. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, because if this winds up, again, the Patriots putting that out there, maybe I'm reading way too much into it, but that's just not the normal team speak. You all right?
No, yeah.
You just stub your toe or hit your leg or something?
Oh, my arm. The old arm ski. Ooh, got it.
Happens. I imagine, because I don't think he's going to be missing playoff time or anything like that unless something else comes out. But yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. Yeah, and Lamar Jackson, yes, he is going to be practicing today. I think he's expected to be limited in practice today. So we'll see if Lamar Jackson will be returning for that big time game on Sunday Night Football. It's going to be an interesting one. Before we jump into resolutions, how about Monday Night Football, Brandon?
Ooh.
It was a fun game.
Hot take. I'm tired of good football games. I'm tired of competitive football games, Tom.
Grandpa.
Yeah. Quit making me watch the whole damn thing, NFL. I have a couple thoughts here.
Okay, Rodrigo, what a fitting.
First, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, the NFC South is fucked. What a fucked division that is, Tom. I don't think there's a better way to describe the NFC South other than it is effed. It is effed from every way. It is stupid. It is beautiful. It is chaotic.
Yes.
It is uninteresting. It is unpredictable. It is overhyped. It is underhyped.
Yes.
It is... Bijan Robinson might be the best player in football, and it doesn't matter at all for the Falcons. So what I have to respect for Atlanta is their defense right now. And if you're a Falcons fan and you're looking forward to next season, it feels like their defense is figuring it out. And early in the season, their defense was kind of the reason they were winning some of those games. But to give Matthew Stafford and the Rams the trouble that they did, it was a breakout game for Xavier Watts. 2 picks, almost had that other pick 6 there.
Yeah.
Jesse Bates got him, and they're doing it all with Kirk Cousins, so they don't even have Michael Penix Jr. I think the Falcons should be optimistic about next season. But now, because of that victory...
Raheem Morris, though?
Give him time.
Listen, they keep on winning games ever since they've been eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, everybody wants to fire their coach, and they think that's going to solve all their problems. He's done he's better than... he's better than what's
your coach
going on in New York. What's that?
Didn't you fire your coach that solved all your problems?
Dude, well, I mean, we had Nathaniel Hackett level.
Oh, I'm aware who you had. Yeah.
Threat level midnight situation. Okay.
Everyone do the scar.
Raheem's, he's not incompetent. He's not the worst head coach in the league. You know what I mean?
No, I just don't. I don't know if you're getting the results but here's the thing. I feel like that about a couple of NFC South coaches, because I feel that way about Todd Bowles.
Sure.
All right. If you, who would you say that the team needs to get rid of? Is Todd Bowles or
Bowles over?
I think Bowles needs to go 100%. The best scenario would be, and I'm so sorry, Buccaneers fans, because I like the Buccaneers, except for that championship game, is if the Buccaneers win on Saturday and then the Falcons freaking win, and then the Buccaneers still don't win the South, that would be the perfect way for the NFC South to end.
Yeah, I think we all want the Panthers to back into the playoffs at this point.
Yeah.
But the Falcons actually have a much greater challenge against the Saints.
Yes. Yes, they do.
The Saints and the Falcons are playing better football over the last 3 or 4 weeks than either the Panthers or Buccaneers.
Correct. The Panthers, again, every other week. But Rodrigo, Thomas and his friend, whose means leg in Portuguese. You hear that, Perna? Leg.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Thankfully, like a team got a win at Lumen Field, not the Seahawks, my Brazilian football team. Hey, there we go. Someone's got to do it.
Oh, coffee almost just came out my nose.
What a cut. What a transition.
Almost got some good shits coming out my nose. Oh, learn to drink, idiot. God.
It's fantastic. That's great. I know. This is a long time, mister. Yeah, so I agree. I think that Falcons Saints game is going to be fun. Yeah, it could be anyone. But yeah, I feel like the Saints, like they have a whole lot of optimism. We were talking about Kellen Moore on Monday. Shuck, of course, he's been so much fun to watch. And yeah, the Falcons just keep winning, man. It doesn't matter now. They keep winning. Yeah. They don't even have their own draft picks, so they don't care, man. Why not? They don't give a crap. The Rams got hurt twice. Not only did they lose to the Falcons, but they had the Falcons draft pick, and then they got a worse draft pick because of it. So just not a good night for the Rams. All right, so my question to you is, because we went around the long way, are you concerned about the Rams heading into the postseason? They lost to the Seahawks, right? And that was a blown lead in the fourth quarter. They crawled their way back into this game. Like, I still think they are a good team. But Stafford throwing all those picks, and I know that the Falcons defense is better this year than what it has been. That was a bit concerning.
Yeah, I think part of their problems are their offensive line's injured. They're without basically 3 starters right now. They're down 2 guys for that game. They've got Havenstein on IR, but they had DJ Humphreys was filling in. They had 3 plays that were 30 yards or more on offense that were negated by penalties. I'm not concerned about the Rams. I think it's just a matter of my perception about them being the best team, the most balanced team in the NFC has changed. They have went from the team that I thought was the best to they're just like everybody else. They're beatable.
Yeah.
In the year 2025, they are also beatable.
So here's a question for you. Who's your standout in the NFC right now? Or are they all kind of like
Trayvon Diggs?
Well, he's not in the NFC anymore, so I don't know. The Seahawks, like, again, balanced football team, got a good run game this past Sunday, good defense. You worry about the turnovers. The turnovers are an issue, right? Like the 49ers, you worry about their secondary because
worry about their defense. Yeah.
Yeah, is not
worry about
good.
every part of their defense.
I mean, their run defense has been pretty solid the last couple games. They stopped Jonathan Taylor, and then Monungai and Swift didn't do like
a lot of people stop Jonathan Taylor, though.
That's true. Giants keep their first round pick. If I'm the Giants, I would love for them to trade down for a haul, but I just don't know if this is the QB class that there's going to be a lot of teams trying to jump up into the top 3 picks. I think that's the other issue. You just think, I don't know about the trading partner you're going to find. So there's plenty of teams that need a quarterback, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to be willing to make a deal for that. I don't know if they'll get that haul, because otherwise I think you just go get like an offensive lineman or something.
Yeah, there's always somebody who wants to jump up. I mean, the Browns or the Jags did it last year for a spot, so you never know.
Yeah.
For the NFC, though, it's like I think the 49ers currently have the best offense in the NFC, and it's not even close. But like you said, because of the injuries on their defense, not the most reliable defense, one of the worst pass rushes in the league. Then you got the Rams, who look like a juggernaut, and it's not like they'll get Devontae Adams back, and I think that helps every part of their offense.
Yes.
But we've seen them just look not like the Rams of the first 14 games. But the Rams, what they have in their favor is they've played basically, I think, the hardest schedule in the NFL. So there's been a lot of debate this week about Drake Maye and Stafford in terms of who's the actual MVP.
Yeah.
And Stafford has literally had the hardest strength of schedule versus Drake Maye, who's had the easiest strength of schedule.
Yeah.
And then the Seahawks, it's not just like their offensive turnovers. It's just that over the last 4 to 5 games, Sam Darnold has not been as good. He just has not been as effective of a quarterback as he was. So Seahawks need to get Sam Darnold right. The Rams just need to tighten up a bunch of little things. 49ers, if they can outscore whoever they're playing, they're the best team. So it's like, I don't know. And since there's no clear answer there, it makes it fun. It makes this last week fun.
Correct.
Basically, the NFC West and the NFC South, those are the two up for grabs. And then you got Pittsburgh, Baltimore. So,
well, I think it's also the NFC. Like, you look at the contenders that are going to be in the postseason. The Eagles have the best defense, I think, right? In terms of like, probably the scariest with that pass rush, though they can get run on, right? As the Bears have proven. And their offense is their offense. So it really does feel like there are some pretty glaring weaknesses for every single squad that's going into the postseason on the NFC side. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a whole bunch of shootouts there and some like a lot of offensive performances. And then the defense over for the AFC, we'll see how the Broncos defense is going to play. The Texans defense is in there. The Jaguars at times, their defense looks good. It's going to be, the Chargers obviously have a good defense. It's going to be real interesting, man. Because I mean, if I'm a gambling man, I'm assuming that the Broncos are going to get the number 1 seed because Justin Herbert's sitting for Sunday. So whoever winds up winning is going to have to go into Denver. Yeah, we could get some real interesting matchups, especially in that wild card round.
Yeah,
Midwest, it's going to be interesting because the Bills are another one, man. Their defense actually played pretty darn well. You know, they shut down and shut out the Eagles in that second half. How much of that is the Eagles offense being the Eagles offense? That's up for debate, but yeah.
You got to vote for Stafford or Drake Maye for your MVP. Those are your only two options.
That's it.
Who are you voting for, Tom? You got one vote. You got to give it to one man.
Can I go who I
here's the
think is going to get
schedule, it? Right? But also, common opponents this season, Maye, Stafford.
I think they're going to give it to Stafford.
Yeah, honestly, I think outside of the strength of schedule, I think there's always this this guy hasn't earned it yet type of thing for some of those people. Like you got to be at that crazy historical pace like Patrick Mahomes to come in and be like, okay, we'll give it to this young quarterback. I would probably go with Stafford.
And listen, I love me some Drake Maye.
Yeah.
I just think that the way that the voters are going to vote, I think they're going to give it to Stafford. I mean, because you saw this play out even like with Rodgers, right? And people are like, oh, I'm not going to vote for Rodgers, or like, and this is why QBs always get picked and all that great stuff. But because was it last year, 2 years ago, right? Like there are plenty of times they could have given it to a running back. And like last year, you could have gone with Saquon, right? Like he definitely could have gotten it. It was a year before that, or it was a year before that. It was CMC. Like he had an insane year.
It's really, this is a very good year to make an argument of why this shouldn't be determined until after the playoffs. Because every reason you have to not vote for Drake Maye is about the Patriots' strength of schedule and their opponents. And part of that is fair. But if Drake Maye goes into the playoffs and he lights up 3 playoff teams in a row, like if he's the reason the Patriots win these next 3 games and Stafford gets like bounced after 1 or 2 games, like then it's an easy choice. Like then Drake Maye had the better year. He was the most valuable person on the field. And I don't think you could really argue otherwise. I see a lot of people saying Christian McCaffrey, and that's fair.
Yeah. CMC's been having a great year.
I think the McCaffrey's case got made worse because once Brock Purdy came in and got healthy, that's when the 49ers went back to like, oh, this is a team that's finding ways to win, to this is a team that is kind of a nightmare to have to play. So,
and again, like he was that engine that was keeping that offense alive. You know, like CMC, like if we want to be real technical by the definition of most valuable player, like CMC, I think definitely fits that bill. Someone said in the chat on Monday, and it was freaking him amazing. They're like, Micah Parsons should win MVP because he's responsible for 2 defenses collapsing.
Yeah, there you go.
Which I was like,
that's played. A pretty good argument. I'll take it.
Well played. Yeah, I don't think they're going to trade Lamar Jackson. I don't think that would be the right move for the Ravens. I think they'd get rid of Harbaugh before they got rid of Jackson.
Like we touched on this a little bit Monday because there was like I think there was an Athletic article or something. And I don't know if this is from the same article, but there was another thing that came out yesterday. It was like like Lamar Jackson's going to be the most fascinating player to watch or this offseason. I don't think there's any. I will be so shocked if any of that's remotely true. The Ravens would be so stupid to move on from Lamar Jackson. Like,
unless you're literally burning it all down.
Yeah, like what team goes, you know, the guy who's won MVP for us twice, it's time to move on from him because he's been hurt this year? Like, what's your reasoning?
I mean, and I get it, right? Like maybe the running is not as effective as it was, 100%. But man, like you are then starting from scratch. Like literally, you're burning everything down. What's Derrick Henry's contract there?
And look, I'm somebody who I would desperately want Lamar Jackson to be traded this offseason because I make a living on interesting NFL stories from the months of February till August. So Lamar getting traded would be great for business. I would love for that to happen. I want that to happen. But in no world does that make any sense. You're a dumb football team if you trade Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Henry's up there because I forgot he got that 2-year extension. So he's in there for 2 more seasons. And, you know, while he wasn't as consistently effective as the Packers showed, he still's got it. So, yeah. Of course, they deserve. They're on a nice winning streak. Shuck is looking good. So
Tyler, huck it and shuck it.
All right. New Year's resolutions.
Drink more.
I was saying for each NFL team.
Oh, that was my resolution.
Drink more. Jets fans.
I've gotten a little too healthy this year. It's time to put some poison back in my body. I'm going to drink more. I'm going to smoke more. I'm actually just going to pick up smoking. I'm going to pick up smoking in 2026. I'm going to get addicted to cigarettes. 2027, New Year's resolution, quit smoking.
There you go.
Everybody applauds somebody who's quitting smoking, you know? You get a lot of praise for that. So I'm going to do it. I wouldn't
give you praise.
You will. You'll be the man, Perna.
Are you talking like you're going to get a day like chain smoking?
I'm going to be smoking during GPS. Grossi Perna smoking. That's what GPS is going to stand for. Fucking love cigarettes, dude. Give me Marlboros,
have you ever
wrapped
smoked a
in
cigarette?
Camels. Have I ever smoked a cigarette?
Ever smoked a cigarette?
Yes. It's disgusting.
It's like you don't strike me as a smoker.
In high school, I smoked a pipe a little bit. I had tobacco pipes. My friends would come over. We'd smoke tobacco pipes.
That tracks so hard.
Yeah. And clove cigarettes for a bit. The clove cigs. Tried that for a while. But my mom was a smoker when I was a kid. And I thank my mom for smoking because I found it disgusting. So I never wanted to do it.
Yeah, no.
She quit.
That's good. See, your mom, I'll applaud. No, absolutely.
No. But I'm going to pick it up to be applauded.
I don't know how that's going to do, man. 41 years old, you're just going to start getting into cigs all of a sudden. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I'm not going to go.
Hell, ripping cigs. Dude, I need a smoke break.
Not a good. Hey, Guy Somers Sports Show. Shout out.
Nice.
Yeah, they just gotta be careful because do they do live streams? Just because I don't know if it's a really young kid on YouTube, there may be restrictions from the YouTube end of things because are they just on YouTube Kids? Because there could be some more of that. But yeah, find them. Go shout them out. Shout them out. Oh, what do I got for you? All right. Well, now I gotta find an appropriate.
Introduce that kid to cigarettes. That's what you do, Evan.
Duval.
Liam Cohen, that guy. What a freaking turnaround. What a turnaround for Liam Cohen. All right, New Year's resolutions for teams.
Yeah, I'll just bring up this so we have a visual here to help us.
I like that. Okay.
I won't make my picks until Friday, but
Yes.
all right. So resolution for the Panthers. What is their New Year's resolution, Tom?
Try to win 2 games in a row.
That's a good one. I like that.
Right? They win this week, and if they win next week in the wild card round, that's what you hope to see. The Buccaneers, their New Year's resolution. Well, do you want to just go back and forth? You want to trade off?
Sure. Yeah. We'll wing it.
This. We're really prepared.
Appreciate
you, Joe. Happy New Year.
The Panthers' New Year's resolution, they got to figure out if Bryce Young's the guy. Like, some weeks he looks like the guy, and other weeks you're like, this guy is holding us back severely on offense. And even last week, like, he had the rushing touchdown late that got him back in it, but
yeah,
he'd had 54 passing yards he was 2.25 yards per attempt. Dude, you need something from it. I don't know, man. Yeah, if they don't think Bryce Young is the guy, they got to start planning now.
And I think that's the thing, man. I think you're going to be rocking with him again because if he gets into the playoffs,
that's what they need. Inject him with growth hormones. Get him 6'1". You got yourself a dude.
I think they just set those randomly for a bunch of different teams, or maybe it is the script. Maybe Buccaneers is to get a new head coach. Yeah, it's just it's to get even if they make I know that it's unlikely if they make the playoffs they would, but yeah, even if they make the playoffs, it's just I think it's gotten so stagnant with bowls. Like things are not changing, and if Baker's not playing like an MVP, then just everything falls apart.
I think their New Year's resolution is to hire an offensive-minded head coach.
Yeah,
bring in a guy who can call plays, who can maximize the output of that offense. You're always going to have some turnovers and some plays with Baker because of his aggressive play style. That's fine. But this offense, it gets stagnant at times, and they need somebody. I don't know. Like Todd Bowles he's not a bad head coach, but he's not the type of head coach that maximizes a team's potential. He's the type of head coach that makes sure your team won't bottom out, which is fine. There's some teams right now that could use that. But give me a guy to
another midseason collapse though. Yeah. I mean, it's also I think it ages even worse when you see Liam Cohen go and do what he's doing in Jacksonville. Yeah. And of course it's the first year, right? But like it's a big time what if. And I think that's kind of what's sticking out also.
Tampa tried to keep Liam, they made him I think he got an offer to be like the highest offensive coordinator in the league. They upped it. They tried, but like
because he went to go interview with the Jaguars, and then they're like, "We're not firing our GM," and then he's like, "All right, this is like we're not doing this."
Like, okay, no, we will fire this motherfucker.
We'll fire him right now.
We'll get rid of Balky.
Recovering from my vasectomy.
Ooh,
a lot of ice. I hear a lot of ice.
Yeah.
I hope your balls feel better.
Yes.
But hey, you going to Highmark? Let's go.
Last time.
Enjoy it. And again about the balls.
Yeah. Seahawks New Year's resolution.
Stop turning the ball over. Stop being so giving, right? Be more selfish if you are the Seattle Seahawks because you are being too kind and just giving the football to everyone.
Well, yeah. And I don't know, like the Seahawks run game has been so odd. It's like, I think they have to find early in the game who has the hot hand between Charbonnet or Kenneth Walker.
Yep.
Like that last game was a Charbonnet game. And I think you got to commit to one of those guys. Let one of those guys be the workhorse through that game and just figure out who's got the hot hand. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. Quit turning the ball over because the defense keeps them in every game. The defense, I think like the two best defenses in the NFL are the Texans and Seahawks right now. And don't squander that, Seattle.
Sure. 49ers, New Year's resolution for their defense, get in the way.
Slow down the other team.
Even if you just have to throw yourself in front of it, just get in the way. Because again, run defense is not awful, but their secondary is when they don't have that pass rush. They could get Fred Warner back if they make a deep playoff run. But I think what they really would like for New Year's is to stay home, because if they win this game on Saturday, stay home and they could be hosting a home game all the way through the Super Bowl.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely.
Yeah. Video idea for Perna, 1982 football season.
Oh, interesting.
Going back.
Yeah, those old ones are always fun to think about, and then nobody ever really watches them.
Fair.
1982, that was 100 years ago. Not literally, but you know what I mean.
That's it. Oh, dude, Watts was amazing. Yeah, he was very, very good. Saints, their New Year's resolution? Can I say it's for both teams? Well, no, because that's a little too harsh on the Saints. I was going to say win when it actually matters, but I'd say that for the Bengals and the Falcons, maybe. The Saints, I feel like it's just more support for sure. Yeah.
Be fiscally responsible with the cap for a year.
You know what? Budgeting. I'm gonna start an Excel spreadsheet.
Budget. What do the Saints even need?
They need a few things. I mean, like him and Olave have like a great connection. I think you're gonna go get probably another receiver. Yeah, I mean they drafted offensive line for the first round for the past like 5 years. Make that defense better too. Yeah, Falcons definitely win, either fire Raheem Morris or win when it actually matters. Yeah. Start showing up a little earlier in the season. It'd be nice.
Yeah, I think it's for the Saints. It's commit to building around Tyler Shuck and doing it through the draft and making sure you're building a young team around him. They've got some aging vets that probably won't be back. Saints they're in a good spot though.
Yeah. I feel good about the Saints right now. Like Shuck, and someone was asking about Kellen Moore before. He's been doing a really, really nice job, and he's turned that team around, because it was not long ago they had 2 wins, man. And I know now it's only 6, we're not being like, oh my God, they're world enders, but it feels like they're in a similar place to where the Panthers were right at the end of last season, where it's like, okay, young QB, like, yeah maybe this is our guy. Maybe.
And, I think it would actually benefit the Saints to lose this game. They're currently picking 8th overall in the draft. If they win, there's a chance they could fall down to like 11.
Yeah.
I know that's not a huge jump, but be in a spot where you can take a as good of a player as possible. And the Saints have a good amount of draft picks. Let's see, what do they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got 8 picks right now. They got a couple from the Seahawks. So, yes.
Okay, get a super weird clip for my friend Matt's 30th birthday. Well, happy birthday, Matt. All right. Watch your ears. It's going to get loud.
Matt. Happy.
Your beard, man, that was
thick.
That was a thick beard.
It was thick.
Here, Brandon, here's one for you. What's the New Year's resolution for the Cleveland Browns?
Well, we didn't do Falcons yet.
Oh, I was saying to play when it matters. Win nice. Games actually when you're not eliminated from the playoffs and or fire head coach.
Falcons only have $5 million in cap space heading into this season. They got a lot of talent on their team. You're right. Just be consistent.
Win when it matters. Wait, because they're winning nonstop when they get eliminated from the playoffs.
Can they get rid of Kirk Cousins this season? But do they want to get rid of Kirk Cousins?
I don't know.
Like, one thing we haven't talked about is Kirk Cousins has been, decent for him. Yeah. Filling in for Penix. It took a minute, but
Oh, you got to be happy with the defense, man. I mean, the pass rush is better. The secondary has already been good. Like Bates he's been great there. So, yep.
Browns is easy. Frame Deshaun Watson so he gets arrested and put in jail, and you can actually void all of the remainder of his contract.
Easy.
Work with the local Cleveland government and police force and frame him. It's got to be a frame job.
Seems fair. Also fire Kevin Stefanski and hire Steven Stefanski.
He just shaves and comes back with a mustache. It's Steven Stefanski.
No, I'm Steven Stefanski. Yeah. I won Coach of the Year, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
The Bengals, you better be the nicest to Joe Burrow ever. It's kindness. You better worship the ground that man walks on.
Sure.
You better anything he wants. I saw that clip where he ate like a waffle, mid game. Did you see that clip that was going out? He's like, I'm hungry. And he's like, what do you want? And he's like, nuts or a waffle. And they brought him like one of those like energy waffles. You get him a Belgian waffle the next time he asks for one. Syrup on it. I don't care if you got to freaking fly to Canada to get the best one. You treat Joe Burrow like a prince. A prince.
He is a prince.
Also, the Packers
the Bengals, their resolution is it's simple. Like, have a fucking respectable defense in 2026.
Yeah.
Like, actually just have an average defense to get, some wins for Joe Burrow. And I would say get Joe Burrow injected with stem cells everywhere. I want stem cells in his hands, in his feet, in his pecs, in his back, in his buttocks, in his groin, in his fucking jaw, in his teeth. Stem cells. He needs to be durable. Needs to be bulletproof. Make him bulletproof. I literally want Joe Burrow so strong next year that if somebody walked out into the middle of the field and shot him, it would bounce off him.
Teeth?
Yeah. You don't want a broken tooth. That hurts.
Okay.
Stem cells everywhere.
Okay.
Inject him with the Wolverine stuff. What's that metal inside Wolverine?
Adamantium?
Yeah, get him some of that. Get it. I know we have it now. Government's just hiding it from us. They tried to put it in the COVID shots, but everybody freaked out about it. I don't want to be Wolverine. Idiots. That's what it was about. Vikings, Packers, Tom.
Everyone could have been Wolverine. Packers, God. Get better than the 7th seed. Get healthy. Yeah, there's a few things that we could do. Defense,
I know what the Vikings need to do.
Actually draft a corner. That might be nice. That's not in the 7th round. Like that would be nice. That'd be good. Be solid.
I think the Vikings need to have the internet scrubbed. They need to get rid of the JJ McCarthy meme. Every bad quarterback gets turned into the 9 meme now. And as the originator of that, Vikings fans, you don't want to be known. The Vikings defense has been
really good
lately.
Yeah.
I mentioned the Falcons, the Vikings right up there. It's just, you're developing JJ. It's pretty simple. You're developing JJ. You got the coach you trust, and I would say get draft more offensive line help.
I got it.
Get a little better on the O-line up front.
Secondary maybe too. I got it though. I got it. Okay. Do you ever see the Suicide Squad, the James Gunn version?
No, I didn't watch that shit.
Didn't see that. Fine. I won't make that reference then. What you need to do is lock Brian Flores in a room and brainwash him that he sees all 31 other quarterbacks on all 31 other teams as Tua. Oh. That way he doesn't want to go and be their head coach, and you can keep him as your defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. Okay. Cowboys, scheme up pressure.
Actually learn how to scheme pressure. You know what's funny about the Cowboys? So they made their trade for Quinnen Williams mid-season. Good move to get Quinnen. And at the time, I said I thought the bigger issue for them was their secondary. And some people laughed at me. And now that they're releasing Trayvon Diggs, I think you got to find I think they got to find a dynamic corner in the draft. I think that should be part of it.
Our Trayvon Diggs is available.
They need a lockdown back there. They're gonna need an edge rusher. I think their resolution's got to just be they've got to figure out how to make Jerry Jones think
Jerry Jones has to watch A Christmas Carol.
There you go. No, he's got to feel like he's making decisions, but he's not. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's true. Yeah. True.
They've what they should do is they just on Sundays they figure out a way to play old Cowboys games where they're winning for Jerry, so he thinks that his team has got a winning record.
You just give him a VR headset.
Yeah. He's getting old enough where you might be able to trick him. I used to watch with my grandpa, and sometimes he would think the replay was an active play, and you'd get excited. Now, he was getting Alzheimer's, so, there's that part of it. But I think when you just get that age, you can get confused, and I think we can confuse Jerry. So, they need to watch, what's that stupid-ass movie, Now You See Me? They need to watch that. They need to watch one of those movies, and then they got to do that to Jerry Jones all season long, and they got to keep up the charade.
I thought you were going to say Memento.
Well, no, that's a little different.
Okay. Different scenario. All right. That's actually Memento is what they're going to do to Deshaun Watson in Cleveland. That's how they're going to frame him. Got it. Great movie. Giants, Guardian helmets for everybody.
Guardian body caps.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody. Just everybody. Yeah.
The Giants, you should feel good just by virtue of health. Good health.
Yeah.
At, hopefully a better level.
Yeah.
It's all about making the correct head coaching hire for the New York Giants. Like, your resolution, don't F up your coaching hire.
Cursed.
It's pretty simple.
Steelers, Panthers, Super Bowl, cursed. Oh, it's so cursed.
The Giants could be a team that turns it around quickly if they make the right head coaching hire.
I agree. I
think everybody believes Jackson Dart's good. They got 1,000 yards out of Wan'Dale Robinson, shortest receiver to get 1,000.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Wan'Dale. Thank you for helping the brand of short men out here.
Yep.
Malik Neighbors will be back. Scattaboo will be back.
Yep.
Their defense wasn't the worst. Except for fourth quarters. They got to stop the fourth quarter collapses.
Yep.
It's
true.
Coach, get yourself a coach.
Tom Barassi. Ty, happy belated 23rd birthday. Let's go. Got a cursed Broncos shirt and cursed.
There you go.
There you go.
There
you go.
Thank you. Tennessee Titans, easy. They better pray that the final coach remaining, who nobody else hires, is good.
Yeah.
The Titans have a great quarterback that most coaches want to go and coach, but most coaches do not want to coach for that organization right now.
Give Cam Ward someone to throw the ball to, please. Please give him an offensive line. Please give Cam Ward the world.
Cam's good, dude. He's good.
Whatever gets through it, Cam. That's it.
Cam Ward is a diamond. He is a blood diamond in the middle of diarrhea right now.
So someone swallowed the diamond?
I don't know. I was just thinking of Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, in that movie, yeah.
Yeah. And his terrible accent.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you going to do the curse wheel throughout the playoffs?
Of course.
Of course.
I do the curse wheel before I go to bed.
For football teams or for your enemies?
Oh, for everything.
Oh, okay. Honestly, that would explain a lot for 2025. Yeah. Jaguars, what's their New Year's resolution?
Whew. Don't be the old Jaguars. Dude, the Jags are good. I feel like the Jags are pretty solid right now.
Jags are good.
Just keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Don't turn back the clock to Trevor Lawrence of like midway through the season.
I don't think they are. I think it was a learning curve.
The Jaguars, that pompous guy who's just like, I don't even need New Year's resolutions. Just stay the way you are. Just stay the way you are.
Keep Liam Cohen out of Urban Meyer's bar and restaurant. Don't let Liam Cohen accept the invite to the Urban Meyer bar and restaurant.
Don't kick Cam Little.
Don't kick your kicker.
Nope.
I was listening to Liam Cohen on Pat McAfee, and he was just talking about like all the things Trevor Lawrence is doing during the game, pre-snap, and how like Lawrence is making a lot of decisions to get the offense in the right position. And I think the Jags are good. They're good. No, but I don't want to play them in the playoffs. Like, no, they're as good a team as you can be going into the postseason.
Get Brian Thomas Jr. some new gloves.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, figure out what happened to Brian Thomas.
That's fair. Bad Hawk, what on no? Happy New Year, gentlemen. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Bad Hawk. Bad Hawk.
Johnny John John.
Appreciate you, Bad Hawk. Very happy New Year to you as well. Colts.
Just appreciate how magical this season was.
I don't think that there's a lot of appreciation, Brandon. I'm not gonna lie.
This was a magical season. Are
appreciating what's happening to them.
Daniel Jones played the greatest football of his life. We got 3 games of Phillip Rivers. Nobody saw it coming. They were the best team for 8 weeks, 10 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it all collapsed.
So what's their resolution?
Do it again next year, baby.
Get Anthony Richardson better pregame workout equipment.
Sure.
Hope that QB carousel is not broken. Yeah.
Pray Riley Leonard's the answer.
There's a few things.
Pray Riley Leonard's the answer.
Honestly, destroy the curse wheel.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Don't be cursed.
Yeah, I saw that. The Packers just signed Desmond Ridder because they don't know what's going on right now. Clayton Tune is likely going to start. So we got it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, Packers got to rest, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They're locked in at the 7 seed. So
yeah,
not like that can change real quick. So
rest up, big pack, big cheese.
Can you do the Texans real quick? I just have to run and grab the door real quick. Maya has stuff.
Oh, yeah, sure.
2 seconds. Sorry.
Yeah, just leave mid-show. I got it.
Yeah, no problem. You do
I won't fumble this. All right, guys, let's look up naked butts. Let's look up naked butts and get Tom's channel banned from YouTube. Houston Texans. What is their New Year's resolution? They're playing good, too. Consistent protection for CJ Stroud in the postseason, huh? Consistent protection for CJ? That's what I would say. Don't put yourself in a situation where you need CJ Stroud to throw you to victory. That's what I would say. And figure out your run game. Dude, if the Texans this offseason can become... If they can go into next year and build and develop like a top 10 run game, a rushing attack with that defense, they will be insane. They will be insane next year. And CJ Stroud, he's solid, but like I think we've seen enough from Stroud over the last 2 years where he will make some mistakes. He did it against the Chargers, almost cost him. I think they just need a really strong run game, and if CJ Stroud has a run game to set up the pass, they are dangerous. So
I miss Tank Dell.
Yeah.
I want Tank Dell to come back. I miss him. If they fire Stefanski, who would be the best option? Zach Taylor.
For For the Browns? Oh,
Cleveland,
God,
yeah.
dude, I don't know.
I would assume like you want to go. That's the thing. Do you lean offense or do you go defense? Here's follow-up question that's related to that. Do you think Salah gets an opportunity right away, or you think he's going to chill with the 49ers for a bit?
He'll have an opportunity, but I think Salah, I think he'll be smart to just wait for the right opportunity. So if he thinks the right opportunity is there this year, if I'm Salah, I'm not going to the Browns. I'm not trying to develop a fucking quarterback. We don't even know if, he's the guy. I'm not going to a team that's got a $100 billion dead cap hit with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
If the Browns move on from Stefanski, I don't think this is the offseason to do it.
Yeah.
Salah, I don't know where he's going to go. It would be funny for him to go to the Giants, go back to New York, just the
Same
opposite
building.
side of Jersey.
Same building in Jersey.
Yeah.
Jets, their New Year's resolution.
Ooh, wait, hold on. I like this. I would like Salah to the Bengals.
Oh, I like that too.
If the Bengals fired Zach Taylor, that's a perfect situation for Robert Salah. You've got your quarterback. You've got a great offense. You can have basically, I think any offensive coordinator can run that offense with Joe Burrow. You rectify the defense, and Salah has done an incredible job this season with the 49ers defense through their injuries. That is, ooh, man. Yeah, that would get me excited. If you're Salah and the Steelers or Ravens actually do the unthinkable and fire one of those teams, I'd go to the Ravens.
Other coaches, yeah.
But anyway,
Jets.
Salah goes back to the Steelers and coaches Aaron Rodgers in 2026. Yes! Yes!
Sign me up. Jets, besides draft well, get rid of your owner, pray more.
Yeah.
It feels
Pray
like
Woody Johnson decides to just live out the rest of his days in Europe.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Jets they don't need a resolution. They need
A revelation.
they need to they've got to file for bankruptcy. They have got to stop smoking. They have got to change their diet. They got to start exercising. They gotta get a new job.
You should sign Aaron Rodgers.
They gotta fix their relationship with their children.
They got to clean their life up. Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta get their dad out of jail.
Yep.
They've got a condemned home they got to fix up. They need Chip and Joanna Gaines. The list, it's too long, Tom.
It's pretty
It's
long.
too long.
It's too long. Bills. You know what? This is
They
not
got to
even
get
for,
that thing on their neck checked out.
it's a weird mole.
Yeah.
You know what? It's not even for the Buffalo Bills because there's plenty of things the team needs to do. Keon Coleman, show up to meetings on time. Just on time, play football.
I was shooting a commercial.
On time, buddy. On time.
Yeah, Bills.
Yeah, I mean, they need wide receivers, man. Like,
Yeah, they just need a dynamic.
they do. It's not gonna solve all their problems, but it's gonna help.
Yeah.
It's gonna help.
They need like the 6'3" receiver who is also really good at running routes and getting open and fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Ballard might get banished. He might. He could.
Yeah.
The Lions gamble less.
OC,
An offensive coordinator. Yeah, try to steal back
They need
Ben
a genius
Johnson.
again.
Don't let when you are in Chicago, steal Ben Johnson. Just steal him back.
I think they got to hope that the Dolphins fire Mike McDaniel.
They do have to hope that.
They got to hope that, and then they got to swoop in and get him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But it's also like I thought like the Lions'
points.
offense was still good this season. Okay, so like
Sure.
I actually think their offense will be fine. It's for the life of them, they have to figure out how to keep their defense healthy. It's the second year in a row where their defense went from, hey, there's something here, to, oh, it's injured, to they're still hanging on, to like, yeah, they just suck again. So like, they got to figure that out.
Yeah.
They're doing something wrong.
They need another pass rusher. They're second, just get healthy
Pass
too.
rusher. They had I thought they had depth in their secondary and just got blasted.
The Bears get a D-line. They need, because they paid massively in the trenches. It worked out for the O-line. The D-line needs to get better. It's got to be better.
Fair.
Has to. So
I
do
would
it without
say
divine intervention.
get Caleb Williams his 4,000 yards. Just get it. Get their 4,000-yard passer. You can do it against the Lions too. Trust me. He's like 270 or something. You can do it.
Dead Tiger, I'm assuming they are. Yeah, I think they're just going to different divisions next year. So make it the South.
Look,
I want to see AFC and NFC South.
We're all AFC West right here.
Yeah. Something with the O-line for Justin Herbert. I think it should be a reverse. I think it should be the O-line buys presents for Justin Herbert instead of Justin Herbert buying presents for the O-line.
Yeah, that's a very good call.
Sorry.
Dude, well, so even if their line's healthy with Slater and all, they still have interior offensive line issues. They need to find themselves a dominant center or guard. They need a dog in the middle of that line. It was an issue before the injuries. It continues to be one. Figure the interior of your O-line out. I think that's...
I'll be seeing you at Decadence later tonight, Perna.
Decadence? What's that? Sounds fun.
Decadence.
No, you will not.
Decadence.
Broncos.
Decadence.
Win a playoff game. That's your New Year's resolution. Gonna have the 1 seed. Got to win a playoff game, because if you lose in the first round, I don't want to deal with the fraud talk. I just don't want to. Don't want to deal.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Get J.K. Dobbins back. Inject him with those stem cells.
They're all used on Joe Burrow. Sorry.
They got to find that dynamic receiver.
They need another receiver badly.
It was supposed to be Evan Ingram, and he's had a game or two, but outside, and then Pat Bryant, once it started to look nice, he gets hurt. It's like, I just want that guy I want a ball catcher that defenses just have to account for. It's not Troy Franklin. They haven't gotten it from Marvin Mims. They just need one of those dudes, but
yeah. We were just talking about that, Barrett. I think he has a good shot.
Oh boy, I
think he has a good shot. It's gonna be cold in Chicago, though. It's gonna be cold. Chiefs.
Oh God, I know what they should do, Tom, and I don't want to tell them. Travis Kelce's probably going to retire.
I think they have a good shot.
And there's a chance Kyle Pitts becomes a free agent.
You want them to go get Kyle Pitts?
No, I don't.
Okay. Trenches got to get better. They need a run game again. They need something to be able to lean on at least a little bit. Yeah. Convince Spags not to leave. Yeah, I think that's a tough one.
Is he a free agent? Yeah, he's played. This was his 5th year. He played on his 5th year. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, just double checking my own brain.
They signed him again. Dude, Pitts to the Chiefs would be insane.
Yeah.
When are you gonna take your shirt off again, Perna?
Oh wow, thank you.
Raiders are another one. Don't win. Your resolution, don't win just one more game, and then pray you draft well.
Yeah, it won't be a problem. They've committed to losing. Yeah.
Cardinals.
Yeah, pray Mendoza's actually an NFL QB. Boom.
Yeah. Offensive coordinator needs to go. I know there's some folks who don't want Gannon there anymore. Figure out your quarterback situation. I'm never calling you a dark horse ever again. So you don't have to worry about that.
Trade Kyler Murray.
Who's going to take
Get
that
your
trade?
picks. Get us some picks. Sign Malik Willis. Keep Jacoby Brissett. Boom, boom, boom. Malik Willis with Trey McBride, with Marvin Harrison Jr., with Michael Wilson. They need a run game. They need a running back to survive, more than a week. They got a lot of resolutions.
Rams, Matthew Stafford is another one who needs to stop being so giving.
Yeah.
Don't be. Be more selfish, Matthew.
Matthew Stafford, don't have a single bad game ever again.
Easy. Dolphins?
Ooh. Oh. They've played better.
They have.
Quinn Ewers?
Ewers
Commit to Quinn. Your resolution, commit to Quinn. The Tua experiment is over. I have always supported Tua. It's over. Commit to Quinn. Easy.
Yeah.
Trade Tua to the whoever's looking at Kyler. I want one team to have Kyler and Tua next year. That's what I want.
That's it.
No. I want Kyler and Tua on the same team.
We're talking about teams hoping that McDaniel gets fired. Pizzle, you're saying keep McDaniel.
Keep McDaniel. Win with Quinn.
Win with Quinn? I like that.
Yeah. Patriots. Pray to God you are the same team versus playoff teams.
Fair.
And I think they might be. I think they might be.
Yeah. I feel like their New Year's resolution is just going to get more Sith cloaks because the Empire seems like it is back.
Will Milton Williams and Spillane be back for the playoffs?
Williams, I think, was close because he was getting activated, right?
And they also have been without Will Campbell too.
Correct.
Dude, yeah, just get those just be healthy.
Yeah.
They've got a sneaky boost coming their way. The Patriots are going to be dangerous.
Commanders,
just pray this year was an anomaly.
Anomaly, yep. Be thankful that Dan Snyder's still not back because it could always be worse.
Yeah.
And then go get yourself a defense. It's gonna help.
A young defense.
That's not 1,000 years old. Yes.
Yeah, don't invest in 40-year-old veteran defenders.
Correct. Yeah, don't do that. And
you're gonna want to get Trey Hendrickson.
Larger stash.
You're gonna be like Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely edge. Go get yourself a nice pass rusher.
They're signing Trey Hendrickson, aren't they?
They might. There is a decent probability that happens.
Eagles.
Not seeing anything. Eagles, Kevin Patullo, play offense for 4 quarters. Play offense for 4 quarters, I feel like, is a reasonable one, right?
No, yeah, I think they just commit to getting a lead in the first half and not doing anything in the second half. I like that.
Yeah, that's what works.
I like that.
So
I think I don't know. You won a Super Bowl last year. I don't really give a shit. Oh, it's Christian Barmore is facing misdemeanor domestic assault charge.
Oh, jeez.
1 count of assault and battery on a family/household member stemming from an alleged August 8th incident. Charging documents say the victim had been in a relationship with Barmore. So they got Diggs and Christian Barmore dealing with allegations.
So maybe Patriots resolution, go to therapy. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like just run the ball well and you're as dangerous as anybody. I think their passing defense this season has forced the lowest completion percentage of any passing. They're still good. They're a dangerous team.
Yeah.
Just quit being dumb on offense.
Ravens, run the ball. Just give it to
both of you. Ravens, Eagles. Eagles relearn. Ravens just remember because you still can.
Yeah,
that's the difference between those two teams. The Eagles forgot how to run. The Ravens just forget that they can run.
Correct. Yeah. And finally, the Steelers just do something different, even if it's being worse next year. Do something different than being this like 9-8, 10-7, go into, just do anything different just for your fan base. Something different.
Your resolution is that Mike Tomlin just retires. It's a smooth transition. He goes, I'm going to go into the broadcast booth. Boom.
Stop interacting with fans.
Yeah. They need to pray that Fox offers Mike Tomlin an insane amount of money to replace Terry Bradshaw in the Fox broadcast.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. And we did it. Perna, what do you got coming out today?
Power rankings.
Mike Tomlin just secretly hates the Steelers, and he's just like, no, we are going to be in this loop forever.
He's like, I got my ring. Now I'm going to not destroy this organization, but hold it back just enough.
I recorded predictions literally right before GPS, so that'll be dropping tonight, and I'm working on scripted to hopefully come out tonight as well. So
tight.
Time for both those things. Well, folks,
tight.
Thank you for watching always in 2025. We appreciate the hell out of you. Are we back on Friday, Perna? Yeah, right? We're good?
Yeah.
All right,
be
we're
here
good on
Friday.
We'll see you on Friday. A very, very happy new year to you all. Wishing you a great one. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. You have been navigated.
And the S stands for sensual and smoking.